Okay, so I still got socks, clean socks, because I wear flip-flops all the time. So I got towels, and I got my glass jars sitting on the table. Got my coffee there too. Got that. Got that. It's basically clean. It could be better, but I can't make everything better. Got crocheted shoes that don't work for house shoes yet. I have to pad the bottoms of them. I have another pair that works for house shoes that is padded 3 times with yarn. So, yeah. More paper towels. Ramen noodles. I got food in case everything goes south. Because I don't know how long America's really going to stand with everything it's doing wrong. It's doing a lot wrong. Biblically speaking, it's doing a lot wrong. I got toothbrush and toothpaste and all that. I got cleaners for the bathroom. Got a sponge for the bathroom. Got my social security statement and my deed to land, which I'm going to lose because I can't pay taxes on it. Because I don't know how to file taxes. So, that's something that should be against the law, but it's not to have to file taxes on land. I don't know how Amish people do it. They have to file their taxes too. Maybe they could let me in on some secret that I don't know about. It's not my land anyway. It's America's land. They can do with it what they want. If they want to make it desolate, that's up to them. I'm slightly organized. I have surgical dressing. I have first aid kit. I have gauze sponges. I'm slightly organized. I'm somewhat organized. Yeah. Somewhat. I'm somewhat not organized too, because I got stuff piled up everywhere. It's a pile right there. So I'm somewhat organized, but I'm somewhat not organized. I could probably do better. But it is what it is, if you know what I'm saying. I think you understand me. To say I can only do so much, I'm a human being. So, I am not a devouring fire. I am a human being. I think that's obvious to everyone. I really love that lantern, that paper lantern. It cost me $20 at Michael's. Like I said, it was quite expensive, but it was worth it because it's lasted 7 or 8 years. And it's not even really got dusty. It's held up really well. I'm surprised. But it's paper. Yeah, I made my bed. I've been laying on it. You can probably tell. I did make my bed though. I did the daily stuff. I got yarn down there. I got shoes down there. And phone cords. I have 3 phone cords. What am I going to do with them all? Got 25 million phone cords to last me on my habit of getting on the phone. Notice I called it a habit. Even though it's silver and gold in this phone, I called it a habit because it lets me communicate with people. And I otherwise would not communicate with people hardly. So, I'm a very quiet person. I just live with my family and I'm basically silent. So this is an outlet for me to vent on. But yeah, so this is where I live. There's a lot of stuff that's not perfect, like the laundry is not done, as you can tell. Which is kind of a good thing I wear crocheted clothes, because you don't need to wash them as often as regular clothing. So I can get away with going months and months and months without washing clothes. I just take a bath. You know, I do the normal. I take a shower every week, and I bathe my feet every day. And I do normal things. I keep clean. It's hard to keep clean, but because the shower is kind of a wreck too. Everything's kind of a wreck here. It's not my house, so it is what it is. I have to live here as a, what do they call me? They call me, I'm living on my own technically, according to food stamps and all that, because I pay my own bills. I am living on my own, but I'm in my mom's house. So I use her sink and I pay her utilities and I use her bathroom, her toilet. So even though I'm kind of on my own, I kind of am not. So, yeah, that's divided very poorly, up into like a million pieces of what's mine and what's hers. Because I borrow her sink and her toilet to do my dishes, but I do her dishes also, and I pay the utilities, and I use the toilet. So I use water. I use a good amount of water, really. How much water do I use? I don't know how much water I use, but I use a lot of water. It would be very sad if they cut the utilities off, because I'd lose water. And I'd have to go to the creek and draw water. So I don't care one way or the other what they do, if they cut the utilities off or if they don't. But it's going to make it really, really hard on garbage, because my family makes, how much garbage do they make a day? 2 bags of garbage a day, I'd say. 1 or 2 bags of garbage a day, because there's 7 of us here. So, anyway, there's a lot of garbage. And a lot of boxes from Amazon. Like this box here. The smiley face in the corner is paper towels. We use a lot of paper towels. It would be easier to use a sponge. It's not easier for us. It'd be easier on us to use paper towels. It'd be easier on the manufacturers if we use sponges. So that's them shooting their own selves in the foot, as far as I'm concerned. It's stupid that they don't just make sponges. But that's my opinion. So take it how you will.